Hello, my name is Joel Glyn Davis, and this video is about knots and shelters as part of my Unit 2 for my Forest School portfolio. For the knots we're tying today, we'll be using 550 paracord. It's not the most expensive stuff, but it works fine. First of all, for the timber hitch, bring the working end around the tree and lay it over your standing end. Bring it around and then tie it over itself 3 times. Pull it tight and dress the knot to the tree. Now I didn't have enough cord here, so I had to join 2 pieces of cord using a sheet bend. I made a bite in the end of the knot, pulled my other piece of paracord through, pulled it down, took the end and took it back through the knot. Then I pulled it tight. You're going to tie a taut line hitch. So take your working end over your standing end and do 2 loops on the inside. Pull it tight. Then make a loop on the outside and pull that tight. This creates an adjustable knot. As you can see, when I pull on that way, it goes tighter. If I pull back, it becomes slack. That's the taut line hitch. To release the taut line hitch, you pull the loop on the outside back through, and then the 2 loops on the inside back through. It's fairly quick to release. The bowline knot makes a loop at the end of your cord. You make a loop, pass the line through, pull it back round, and then through the smaller knot of the loop. Pull it tight with the bigger loop that you made originally, and then you've made a bowline knot. Carry on. Pass it around your tree, pull the bite from the standing end through, put a stick in and then pull it tight. This is an alternative to the timber hitch, as it provides a secure base for your ridgeline. Now we're going to tie a trucker's hitch. Make a loop in the standing end, lay it back down on the line, and pull through towards the tree. Take the working end, pull it through that loop. Now you're going to pull back and cinch it down towards the tree. Once it's nice and tight, you can even pass it through the loop again. And that will make sure it's even tighter. I've got a nice tight ridge line, so I'm going to bend it over and then pull the excess through. This is a quick release knot, so once you pull it, it should all come undone nice and easily. Pull that to get rid of the original knot that you made. Now let's make a lean-to shelter. To make a lean-to, first we need to make a ridge line. We tied our ridge line using a timber hitch and a trucker's hitch. I'm adding these prusik knots. These are pieces of paracord tied together, laid over the line and then pushed through. I pass the tab of the end of the tarp through, and then I put a stick through that tab. Prusiks are good because they're adjustable, so you can adjust the tension later. I do one for the middle, and I've pegged out the back. To add more room, I'm tying off the centre tab of the tarp to another tree. Here's a simple lean-to keep you out of the rain. I'm going to make an A-frame shelter now. I lay the tarp out on the ground. I'm just checking that there's no loose branches overhead, and I see that this tree is safe. There's going to be no deadfall. I'm going to make a taut line hitch, as shown earlier on, around the willow tree. 2 on the inside, 1 on the outside. And I'll leave it slack for now. Now I'm going to stick a pole in the ground here to attach the other end of my ridgeline to. I'm not tied off to the back tie-off point. I'm going to take a clove hitch. I make 1 loop. The first loop I put on the other, lay it over the stick and pull tight. Now to keep tension, I'm going to take this end of the rope and peg it into the ground. We'll use the trucker's hitch here to keep tension. It's important to keep some of the cordage out of the way. And bang the tent poles in nice and firmly. Now I'm going to peg in the other sides. As you can see, I'm not pegging in the back, so I've got a back wall to my shelter. I tuck the rest under, and I can either peg that down or just put something heavy on it to keep it in place. And here we have my modified A-frame shelter.